Yeah, lovely to meet you in our morning show. So, how do you see this market panning out, and in terms of Realme, because you have broken various barriers while taking care of the quality. So, where do you think this 5G mobile device space would go for you?
Uh, First of all, I think it's an honor for a brand like Realme that we were the first brand to launch 5G smartphones in India. If I really want to up the experience of the consumers, then 5G is the only 5G chipset is the only choice for me. All the 4G chipsets, they do not have any much of the variations from the previous generations. So it may be any of the Qualcomm or MediaTek or any other chipset manufacturing company, but I believe 5G is one of the most important reason if we really want to up the experience of the consumers in the new handsets and give them a reason to upgrade to a new handset. That's the point number one. Point number two, which is extremely important, that where will be the future of the 5G handsets, which you correctly asked it. It is basically yes. Up till now, you can see 5G in a sub 15K segment, but not reached to 10K segment. The industry is going through a acute shortage of the chipsets. People or the brands will be forced to move to 5G chipsets. As I said, the first reason all the R&Ds are happening in the 5G chipset space. Brands will be forced to move to the 5G, and they'll be bringing more and more affordable 5G. But as the global industry chipset shortfalls are there, the prices are fluctuating of the chipsets in every month.
When do you see you will reach the sort of sub 10,000 levels or 10,000 levels, breaking that barrier?
If the supplies go back to normal, if they're consistent, then we know that basically that yes, we can bring down at this particular price by this time. But we are just waiting to get it more consistent. But as I said, my next year portfolio is going to be really interesting, where there will be more 5G and more 5G affordable devices coming in our portfolio.
You talked about the chip set shortage. So, do you see a bit of a easing out happening?
I believe that basically by S2 next year, before beginning of the S2 next year, I think things should start getting normalized. 4G still will be in acute shortage because, as I said, all the companies are putting all their resources under development of 5G. Like Realme has invested more than $300 million recently on the 5G and on the aesthetics of the 5G phones, how we can make a slimmer, better phones on 5G.
One of the key things which have happened in India and it has dramatically changed the scenario is the PLI scheme of the government. And that has really pushed manufacturing of mobile handsets into India. How do you leverage this, and what are the challenges which you face in terms of components, etc., and how are you helping in this process of getting in vendors, getting in others to resolve this issue for you?
Definitely, we are part of the government's Make in India initiative and has been manufacturing our smartphones as well as smart TVs in India. More PLI is towards the export. For me, is not only about the exports at this point of time. More for me is also to make sure that how we can bring more and more localized resources in the entire supply chain to India. Currently, 70% of the components are manufactured in India, like screens, batteries, they're all manufactured in India. And 100% of the phones are assembled and manufactured in India because after some of the apart from some of the components. We're also working with a lot of local manufacturers as we are not just a smartphone brand, but we are also an ART brand with a complete ecosystem products like smartwatches, TVs, wearables, audios, and all laptops, tablets. All these products will be manufactured in India.
If you look at the your total sales, uh, what is the kind of percentage share do you have from India, Europe, and the other countries?
Basically, India is like a 150 million handset market. We aspire to be number one or by number two by the next year in 2022. That's where I really want to be. But at the same time, I'm very clear that till last year, India used to contribute up to 50% of the global market sales for Realme. Starting with this year, I believe in 2020 when the ratio has gone to 30%. Because we are expanding in more than 60 markets, but India still contributes to 30% of the global sales for us. So I think it's an extremely important market for us
So India is 30% now of the overall market.
currently at this year.
Okay. So in say in a 2 years time frame, how do you see the numbers panning out? I mean, you said India, you want to be sort of number one, which means
Yeah,
what is the kind of numbers that you're looking at in India by that time?
we are looking at around, say for example, between around 30 to 40 million units selling next year. We have grown over last year by around 20%.
Okay.
And we ended 2019 at around 18 million. This year we'll be ending at around 23, 24 million.
Hmm.
We will be closing at around about next year. My vision is to at least be between 30 to 40 million. Yes.
So if you reach 40 million, you become number one virtually.
By and large, yes.
Mhm.
Hopefully.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Thanks for giving time.
For more news, views, and updates, subscribe to Business Standard on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. Also follow us on YouTube, Vimeo, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn.